How's it going, familia? I'm just here at Chicano Park. I recorded a little earlier, and like I told you, I don't edit, but what happened was, I guess the mic went off, so I ended up having to do it all over again now. So this is part two, or yeah, pretty much. So today's July 14th, or I'm sorry, June 14th. Or I was in the process to be going to a new Amazon company. Basically, I was going to get paid $250 more and driving bigger trucks, less packages. Now, at first it sounded all great. They were going to work with my schedule, but while dealing with HR, the lady that's in charge of the schedule and hiring and all that, she kind of rubbed me off the wrong way. When I was there and I met her in person, I was trying to give her examples of like things that I've dealt with in the company, with the current company and stuff, and she would cut me off and say, "Oh, we don't do stuff like that." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm just telling you what I done. I'm not saying I'm gonna do here. But it was just like, kind of rude to just cut someone off like that, they're talking. Anyways, I was supposed to go next Sunday starting, and today kind of just said to cancel it and just stick with the current company I'm with, and this is why. The company I'm working for right now, they might pay me less, but they're way more supportive and understanding on what I'm trying to do. They have been supportive since day one. The owner, Ruben, has purchased from my company for the whole team food in the past, and also has just been very easy to work with. Like whenever I need days off, or if I want to switch my availability, it was always no problem. I was like, cool, and that's what me personally, what works for me more. It's like, because the end goal is not to work for Amazon. I'm not, like, currently I rely on them to pay my bills, but long term, where I'm seeing this, and which I feel it's coming soon, is that I'm going to be able to take care of myself with the food truck. That's my goal, and knowing that this company that I'm with right now, they're accepting that, and they're willing to wait till I'm ready to, fly on my own, basically, So I was like so, I was so grateful that Steven and Israel were super understanding, which are the two guys in charge of scheduling at where I'm at right now, and they basically just said, "Yeah, no worries, bro, like, we got you, you tell us what you need and we'll take care of you." It's like, I was like, thank you guys, like, I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's just like my personal experience and what worked for me right now. And maybe you might come through a situation like that where the money sounds so great, but what are you willing to do for it? Are you willing to slave for them? For me, it's like, I'm not going to, like, hey, that's not not my business. Like, I do the job and I go home. I mean, I'm very respectful to all my coworkers and everyone that's over me. Like, I always do my best to be positive around them and give encouragement. So yeah, it's just like you gotta really think about it. Sometimes the money's not worth it. If it's gonna make you unhappy, you're gonna have to work with a kind of environment that is not willing to help you out. So that's just me. Maybe they just feel different about me. Maybe they just thought, I barely know him. Is he even gonna work hard? Who knows what crossed their mind? And it's all good. There's plenty of people that can take that job and do it well. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm definitely a good employee. But I'd rather be a good leader. And I'm not the one to be pressured to be controlled over minor things like that. So, and on another note, that's the positive, that I was able to stay with the company I'm at. But mind you, I'm going to show you the ugly too. The things that stress me out right now and that I'm going through. Even though business right now is doing really well, like I'm getting orders every week. So I'm very blessed to have that happen. And I'm trying to do my best for my customers. But on the other hand, a lot of you don't know that I'm right now going through the whole system for my daughter. She's 11 years old, and there might be a chance that I might lose time with her, or maybe lose custody, period, because of something I did. I made a mistake, and I got arrested for it. Not saying that I was necessarily intentional about it, but definitely, the law is how it's written, and I don't disagree with it, but definitely in my particular situation, I didn't mean to do anything wrong. So that's on Thursday, and Tuesday I have to deal with custody. So I'm afraid that I might lose my daughter, and I'm afraid that maybe the judge might lock me up. I'm doubtful on both. I think I'm hoping that God is with me on this, and that hopefully everything will be fine. But if you don't see me next week recording and dropping another video, then that means that probably I did do some time, or maybe I'm just depressed because maybe my daughter isn't with me anymore, for the meantime. But hopefully you guys can learn something from this. Like I said, this is just to share my experience with you guys. So whenever you guys are ready to launch your business or whatever, if you're just trying to get just some motivation for your personal life, hopefully you can see this as a positive and know that you're not alone, because sometimes I think a lot of us feel like, oh, why always me, no, it's not always you, bro. Like, chill out, talk about it, you'd be surprised. Some people out here, you never even think that they've been through it. And that's kind of how I live my life. I don't really try to stress too much. I kind of try to brush things off and focus on things that are more important, because is he okay? I think he's alright. We'll turn this way. But yeah, anyways, like, I try to always work in an environment that's stress-free as much as possible, and always understand that if your job stresses you out, really think about it. Is it really worth it? I mean, I like to work in a place that's fun, where I feel good at the end of the day that I did something right, So Just something for you guys to think about, you know. And if you guys want to comment at the bottom of this, you know, and maybe once I read it, I'll send you a comment back, you know, or I'll send you a DM, you know, just to let you know that I did read it, you know. Also remember that this is going to be posted on the Facebook Enciso page, ENCISO, and also on YouTube's Familia Español page. So I hope that you guys learned something from me today, and hopefully if you know somebody that is going through a similar situation or some sort, you could always send them this and let them know that they're not alone, you know. So if anything, I'll see you guys soon. Take care, familia. Bye.